The only reason you are lazy is because your brain wants you to survive. Alright? The outside world around us, our environment has changed drastically. It has evolved by so much, but we, as humans, our brains have not evolved as fast as our world has. For instance, think about 100 years ago. We didn't have cars, we didn't have phones, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have fast food restaurants, we didn't have modern medicine. But all that changed drastically because the world changed a lot faster, but we don't. We have the same genetic functioning, the same brains as our ancestors did when they were out fighting saber-toothed tigers and hunting for their lives and trying to survive. Like, we have the same brain as them. And so this means is laziness is programmed into us, because back then laziness was an advantage. Because imagine your ancestors were out just frolicking around and playing and doing extra things that didn't need to get done, and just doing projects and exerting all their energy. Well, let's say night came and they're just tired, they've broken themselves down, they've been doing all this stuff, and then out of nowhere, here comes a predator. Well, that person, that ancestor who put in all that effort on things that didn't really need to get done, when that predator comes, they're gonna get killed. But the people who were lazy, who said, I'm only gonna do what needs to get done when it needs to happen, I'm only gonna hunt if I have to, I'm only gonna get water if I have to, I'm only gonna leave my shelter if I have to. Those people who preferred to be lazy, whenever something came up that needed their energy, they had the energy to get away, and so they survived. And so now, we still have the same brain that, oh, we need to keep our energy, we can't be doing too much extra stuff. And so we are naturally designed to be lazy. Now we're in this new world where the environment has changed, where survival is not on the brink of, we aren't gonna die in the next second. Like, there's not that big of a risk. Of course, there's always gonna be risk. Especially in the United States, you could get shot up for just getting food at the store. But regardless, our lifespan has increased a lot. But we have not evolved. Our brain is pretty much still the same as it was thousands of years ago. And so laziness is programmed into you. And that's okay. Like, it is totally okay if you're lazy right now. Because for a long time, I'm still lazy now. I do a lot of things, but I'm still lazy because I understand that is a natural part of me, and it's a natural part of you. So it's okay if you're lazy. I know you want to get things done. I know you want to change your life. And you will, but you also gotta understand you're gonna have to fight against that laziness, that preference to be lazy inside of you, which you can, and you can make a habit to just break out of that laziness habit. But I want you to understand that laziness is just programmed inside of you. You can break it, but understand that that's just you. There's nothing wrong with it. Your brain just wants you to survive. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you how to get past your brain's automatic default to laziness in a second. But before we get too deep into this video, which we already have, who am I? My name is Faith, and my goal is to help entrepreneurs, creators, and high achievers reach their goals by teaching you how to take action, stay consistent, and make goals happen. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get out of that laziness loop, how to break away from it, and how to finally change your life. Alright? And if you're liking this video so far and you got this far into it, you might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I do make videos like this every single day because I want to help you reach your goals. Alright, now that you understand laziness is a part of you, the next question is, how do you break laziness? I want you to understand the law of least resistance. What this means is, when you're given a choice between, something easy and something hard, you're always going to pick the easier option. Always. Does this mean you have to pick it? No, but you're always going to want to pick it. So for instance, let's say you're laying in bed and the alarm goes off. Now you have a choice. Should I get up and just start my day, or hit snooze? Well, what's easier? Hitting snooze. So you hit snooze. Another thing is, you're really hungry and you go to the store. You can go get some food you can cook at home, or you can just go get a bag of chicken nuggets you can warm up in the microwave really quick, really easy, and go ahead and eat. What are you going to pick? A healthy meal you can cook at home, or just a bag meal you can warm up in the microwave? The bag meal, because when you're given a choice, you're gonna pick the easier one, or at least you're gonna want to pick the easier one more often than the hard choice. So if you want to break your laziness and you want to get things done, you've got to understand that if you want to get it done, you've got to take away the choice. Because if there's no choice, and all you can do is cook the healthy meal, you'll cook the healthy meal. If there's no choice between you waking up and you hitting snooze, then you just get up, right? So you gotta take away the choices. And how you take away choices? By making an action plan. You gotta plan what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, where are you going to do it, and how long are you going to do it. Be very specific about these things, because when you have all the details planned out, there's no room for thinking, what should I do? There's no more choices because you've already made a choice. Alright? So what do you want to do? What have you been wanting to do that you've been lazy and just have not gotten around to it? Is it starting out a business, working on it? Is it writing that book or practicing your skill? Is it going to the gym? Whatever it is, take it through these 4 questions. This is going to be your action plan. And when you're doing this, I want you to really visualize yourself doing the plan, because if you can see yourself doing what you're writing down, you've already won the battle, because it starts right here. It starts in your mind, and then it comes to reality, okay? So here are the 4 questions. This is not going to be a hard action plan. Just answer these 4 questions as best as you can, and then when the time comes, you'll actually know what to do, alright? So the first question is, what will you do? So for example, let's say you want to work out. What will you do? You could say, I'm going to work on my upper body, or I'm going to run 2 miles, or I'm going to do 3 sets, this, that. Like, be very clear about what you're going to do, alright? Number 2 is, where will you do it? Simple. Where are you going to work out? You're going to work out at the park? You're going to work out in your room? You're going to go to the gym? Know where you're going to do it. When will you do it? What time? Are you going to do it at 12 p.m.? You're going to go to the gym at 3? You're going to go to the gym at 4? Or will you do it after an activity? For instance, you're going to go to the gym after you do your morning routine. Or you're going to go to the gym after you finish work. So you can either say a time or an event. But basically, you want to know exactly when you're going to do it. And the last one is, how long will you do it? And I always say how long because you want to have a deadline. If I just say I'm going to go to the gym, I might not even want to go because it's like, how long am I going to be there? But if I say, I'm just going to go to the gym for 20 minutes, it makes it that much easier for me to go because I know there's a time to it. And I can leave as soon as I get done with that time. So that helps motivate me, and it can help motivate you. Alright, so this video is very simple. I want you to understand that laziness is a part of you. It's completely fine. You're always going to feel that little laziness inside of you, but you can break free from that by understanding that it's okay, understanding that that's just how it's going to be, and then making an action plan so you'll take away your choices. Because once you have that action plan, then, like, let's say 2 p.m. comes, you said at 2 p.m. you're going to go to the gym. 2 p.m. comes, you go to the gym, you know exactly what you're going to do, you know how long you're going to do it, knock it out, and then you're gone. There's no more, okay, should I go to the gym? If I do, well, what am I going to do? I guess I could do push-ups. Okay, well, what gym am I going to go to? Like, you're not thinking anymore. You're not thinking, you're just doing, and that is the biggest difference. When you can just do something, you go do the thinking beforehand, and then just do it. And this action plan helps you do the thinking beforehand, and then when it's time for you to actually do it, you can just do it, no thoughts. Alright? So hopefully this video made sense to you. Let me know what you're going to be doing in the comments, and go ahead and go through the action plan. Like make your action plan in the comments so I can look over it and maybe offer you some suggestions or some help. Alright? But as always, remember, take action, stay consistent, good goals happen, and I will see you later.